Hello YouTube, I'm CleanShirt and today I'm going to show you how to make an aggressive bass sound in Ableton Live with Sylenth 1. Now this isn't a particularly complex bass sound to create, however just by changing one setting you can add enough variation to the core sound to use multiple instances to keep the song interesting. That probably didn't make much sense, but watch the video and you'll see what I mean. So first of all, you want to create a new track called Subkick with an instance of Sylenth 1 and a utility audio effect. Initialize Sylenth 1 and change the waveform to a sine wave. Pitch it down 2 octaves. Now on Mod Envelope 1 you want to create a routing for pitch AB. Adjust the gain on the utility effect so you can hear the changes you're making a bit clearer. The main parameters we're going to be changing are the decay and the amount of Mod Envelope 1 that's being applied. The decay will adjust how long it will take for the sound to reach its final pitch, and the amount will affect the amount of pitch will be adjusted. Adjust these to taste. As a side note, I also found out this works as a good trap style sub bass. Adjust the release on Amp Envelope 1 to taste. I normally leave it just long enough to stop the clicking at the end of the note. Now add a saturator to the channel and turn off the utility effect. Change the saturation type to Sinoid Fold. Adjust the driver amount to taste. Note this is just for our sub bass, so you don't want anything too extreme, just enough to give it a slightly warmer sound. Duplicate the track and rename it to Grime Bass 1. This is where we get the meat of our grime bass sound. Adjust the bass on the saturator to somewhere around the 20 mark. Add a reverb unit. Adjust the drum weight to somewhere between 10 and 15 and the decay time to around 750 milliseconds, again adjust to taste. Now duplicate the Grime Bass 1 track and rename it to Grime Bass 2. And then what you want to do is you want to have it so that the two bass sounds are alternating between the two of them. So you go 16 bars with bass sound 1 and 16 bars of bass sound 2, then back to 16 bars of bass sound 1, bass sound 2, etc, etc. This just helps to sort of shake things up a bit and keep it from being so monotonous with the same bass sound going. Now in the video I did mess up a bit here. One thing you do want to watch out for is make sure that when you're changing settings that you've got the right channel selected. So as you can see I've got channel 2 soloed, but I wasn't adjusting the effects on channel 2. I still had, it was channel 1 that was selected, and so I was changing the wrong settings. So now on the Grime Bass 2 track all you want to do is just reduce that bass to somewhere around 16, but again it's completely up to you for your taste. And that's pretty much it. So now we're going to listen to what it sounds like in context of a normal grime tune, with all the other elements added in that you'd have, all your percussion and everything else. Watching, and please don't forget to like it if you liked it, dislike it if you disliked it, comment and share if you found it useful, and subscribe to Waxsmith for more tutorials, music promotions, live streams and more.